Hello everyone, welcome to GED. We are going through Tales of Arise in the second area of the Renna area. Anyways, no talking from me. Let's just kill some monsters and enjoy the time.
In a bind?
Hold on to your heart.
How do you like being pounded into
Exploit
shape?
the enemy's weakness. Not in your dreams.
Ready with ready. Now you see what I can do.
A
charge like that could easily be fatal. Just as well, I'm here to stop it. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! Resonate with the earth.
Sharp I'll bring you down. Illume, you get the gist. Leave now.
This one's mine.
In here.
Get by me.
Holy Land.
Far enough.
Enemies immobilized. Glacial Steel. Holy Land.
It's so fun. Tornado drive.
Blah, blah,
Take
blah.
this. Flaming meteor.
Holy Land. One more.
Burn in hell.
Blah, blah, blah. Freeze Lancer.
Now you see what I can do.
Blah, blah, blah. Magic. Steel.
Inferno
Go.
Burning strike.
Glacial Steel. Illuminate. Get in my way. You get the gist.
Flaming meteor.
Holy Land. You get the gist. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar.
Breath of
Here's
life.
what makes you
Feel my
Dohalim.
breath. Life burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
What are those? They look like Shionne's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Renna.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dahna's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dahna's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dahna's will could never form under natural conditions?
Sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dahna exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dahna's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Renna's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasalma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Renna.
And how close we've come to the real.
Out of our way!
Radiant light.
Come forward! Holy Land!
Regenerate.
What would I do without you? In here! Maybe show Kisara a little time. They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Negative shake.
In here!
pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. No further.
Make it rain.
I'm on a roll!
Shine. Radiant
I
light.
can't imagine what we'd do without you, Rinwell.
Who, me? That's a little much, don't you think?
I'm serious. You're a
Tide of
lifesaver.
battle has turned in our favor.
And let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Where are you going? Smash to pieces. Fire
Do it! Magic! Surface!
Penumbra.
Illuminate! You get the gist. Holy Land!
I know fine weapon material when I see it. I have a bad feeling about this.
Switch out from the wind. Far enough.
A thrilling performance.
This is gonna need all of us together! Celestial!
Can't get out of the fluidity
The
of your
flashing parts are weak points!
This one's hot. Not on my watch. Lunar correction.
In here! Illumine! Blah blah blah! That's my all! Seal!
I never miss.
This one's mine!
Anything in armor is all
Outstanding
mine.
form! Seal!
Power of flame. Vanish
Sleep
without
now.
a trace. Tiger blade.
No getting up, please! You get the gist! Seal! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Blah blah blah! Tidal Wave Lancer!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Here
My head's
goes!
spinning. Watching you.
Don't mind if I do!
Vanish without a trace.
Celestial Hammer!
This one's mine!
Blah blah blah! That's holy land!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! Flaming Meteor!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I can feel my precision improving.
Little help!
Far enough!
Celestial
This one's
Hammer!
mine! Thank you! Hurricane Strike!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
No further!
Illuminate the dark!
Ready and ready!
You get the gist!
I feel rather out of sorts.
An infusion of hard-shelled insects should do the trick.
Is there a qualified doctor we can ask?
Piercing roar! This one's mine!
Experts coming through!
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Hearts require complete focus! Lightning!
On your
Holy land! You get the gist! Holy land! Blah blah blah!
How about
Holy land! Here comes blah blah blah! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Will this help? Celestial Hammer! Not on my watch!
Now or never.
Blah blah blah! I owe you, Shionne.
Can't get
Healing
out
is
of
what my
this.
arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Ready to go!
Searing flame!
Easter!
Reload!
Take this! Mega Ray!
Freeze laser! Blah blah blah!
Flaming Meteor!
Sleep now!
Inferno Crossing!
Gotta hold it together!
Denied!
Do or
Eagle
die!
Ray!
I'm sorry.
Come on!
Let me free you of your
I'll
power.
bring you back from depths abyss.
Glacial Fire!
I'll bring you back
This has a
from
most
depths abyss.
peculiar taste.
Tornado Drive!
That's gonna smart.
Soaring blast!
Holy
You
land!
require a hand.
Do it!
Outfit! In an instant! Impact Cross!
So I still had room to grow.
You want me? Come
Illuminate
get
the
me!
dark! Come forth!
everlasting
Seal!
dark.
Negative
Escape!
Divine Savior!
Can't get out of this!
If it's in the sky,
This
it's
one's
mine!
mine!
Airborne Illuminate the dark!
My set.
Come forth! In here!
Going
Divine!
Flying free!
What if they just still?
Make it rain!
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! I'm ready! Shionne! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Illuminate the magic is there! Naturally!
I never miss! I'm ready!
You get the gist! Holy land!
Do it!
Shionne!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Far enough!
Down on the ground. Take this! Can't get out of
By
this!
the power of flame! Vanish without a trace!
Illuminate the dark! Hearts require complete focus! Fire Here's the blah blah blah. Oh blah blah blah. Sharpness all. You get it.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare to Malisa!
Fall. Blah blah blah.
Not today! Captivity!
Blah blah blah. What's in the sky is mine. Now.
Thrilling
Blah blah blah. Freeze land. Don't mind if I do. This one's mine. Sparkling stars of light. Blah blah
I'm
blah.
going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
In a bind?
Blah blah blah. Radiant pierce.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara. No more Miss Nice Girl.
Shield and face!
I couldn't make it in time.
Far enough!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Annihilation!
Blizzard
I
blow!
still got some fight left in me.
Blazing
Here's the evil. Celestial hammer. Lightning.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
No
Holy land. You get the gist. Holy land.
Make it rain!
Dohalim.
Light burst forth!
Radiant denizen.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Renna on the assumption the Rena's almost here.
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renna's Alma to us.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much, so thanks. Both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
Get lost!
Celestial hammer.
Hurricane flight!
Then you can't get out of this!
Blizzard blow. Ready.
No matter what, nothing gets past my
Don't
shield.
mind if I do. This one's mine.
You got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
This one's all yours!
He's the soul! You wanna play?
One more time. Go get him.
Far enough!
Victory is within reach.
Dig deep, and we can do this.
Impressive fervor,
Illuminate
little one.
magic. Feel.
Look sharp!
Divine savior.
Ignite!
Celestial hammer. Here's a healing arm. Blah, blah, blah.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
How do you like being pounded
Shut him
into
down.
shape?
I'll smash you!
Art expert coming through. Illuminate magic.
The flaming...
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare to Malisa!
Everlasting
Glacial
Star.
Spear, here's your
Freeze laser.
No further!
Take care of
Radiant light.
Poodle.
Forgive me. This is my
handle
fault.
it. This one's mine. Resuscitation. Maximum. Far enough.
Another incantation ruined.
That's gonna smart.
Time to die. Gemini Ultra. Annihilation. By the power of flame.
Magic is in here.
Sharpness.
Iona loop, you get to guess.
Shattering. Freeze in. Attack time.
In here.
Divide.
Art expert coming through.
Healing circle.
Now you see what I can do.
Holy land. Blah, blah, blah.
By the power of water.
Cyclone.
Give up the
In a
pressure.
bind.
Laser assault.
You get the gist. Freeze Lancer.
Now you're getting serious?
Freeze Lancer. Blah, blah, blah. Holy land. Blah,
I'm
blah,
ready.
blah. Alpin. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Here's a healing art. Illumine. Blah, blah, blah. Magic. Seal.
If it's in the sky,
A whirling struggle.
winds are
Denied. First force.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Amazing. Mind if I do?
Where are you going?
Blah, blah, blah. Seal. Holy land. Consider me your guardian angel.
Can't get out of this.
Far beyond the darkest skies. I call upon thee.
Eat dirt.
Hurricane down on the ground.
I can carve through armor. Seismic rupture.
Holy land. You get the gist.
I'm out of ammo.
Holy land.
Crescent
Blah.
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire.
Searing flame.
Here goes. Make it open. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
That took more energy than I expected.
Wow. You've got to be lucky to find this stuff.
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Glacial spear.
In here.
Here's evil.
Elusive
In here. Here's a healing art. It's a duel of the arms.
This one's all mine.
Hear me. Flame of fury. A chain but there
Glacial spear.
Here's evil.
Bloody
In here. Lancer.
On your way.
Freeze Lancer. One more time.
Far enough.
Leave the enemy's
No
arch
further.
to me. Healing
Impressive.
No complaints
I
here.
didn't even get to have my turn.
History abounds with tales of lords daring exploits.
Divide.
Maybe you'll share
See
some
what
with
you
me.
handle? You get the gist.
Make it
Freeze
ready.
Shionne. Astral energy. Full throttle.
A flawless victory.
Fires and blah blah blah. Naturally.
Bloody howling.
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing? Go no further!
I never miss. Eat dirt. Hurricane.
Negative gate.
A chain between heaven and earth. I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Glacial spear.
You're on my
Bring you
tail.
down.
Hard, no.
He's got flyers.
I've got more in time. Let a marksman handle it.
Going in.
All yours.
Annihilation.
Wait, in here.
Do it. Divide. One more time! We managed to turn the tide!
For now. But things could shift at a
Sleep
moment's
now.
notice.
You're right. Better stay alert.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Sweet dreams!
Far enough!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. A whirling struggle.
Look sharp!
Winds of heaven! First sight!
You picked the wrong fight!
A chain between
Make
heaven
it
and
work!
earth!
More!
You get
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
a chain.
Gemini Ultra!
Going in!
Watch and this one's mine!
Sleep now. A chain between heaven and earth. Magic
Perfect
is
interplay of offense and defense.
I'll tear through anything in my way.
And I shall look forward to toasting our victory.
I thought you more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense.
Feel.
I'm ready! Now for some
Glacial Spear.
Pierce the evil. Sweet dreams. Freeze Lancer.
Your astral arts are truly incredible.
Every little bit helps, right?
Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be better as well.
Chain between heaven and earth. Freeze Lancer. A wailing divine savior.
Far enough!
Burn!
Blah blah blah.
Radiant light!
Sleep now.
By the power
Let
of
me
flame!
free you of your
Finish
power.
with I'm ready!
No further!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Explosion!
A wailing banshee in here.
Friendly block!
Freeze Lancer. I can do this all
bring you
day.
down. Eat dirt!
Down on
A
the
chain
ground!
blah blah blah.
Divine do it!
One more time.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Will this help?
On your knees!
Hurricane
Healing
Circle! Save you! Beast Assault!
A chain between
Sorry to
heaven
trouble.
and earth.
You do the same for
On
me.
your
A wailing banshee divine savior.
Bring you down!
Magic is there. Hold on to your arms.
ready?
Here I come.
Do it!
You get the gist.
Divine
I can do this all day.
This one!
I need to be stronger.
Hi, Hoodle.
Far enough!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Divine savior. Reload. Dig. Freeze Lancer.
With the earth!
It'll body slam us into next week.
Stalagmite! Take this!
Seal. Searing flame. Reload. In here.
Radiant Pierce!
One more time.
No further!
Annihilation. A chain between heaven
You
and
make
earth.
me angry. That
A
was a
wailing
bad
banshee
idea.
of light and fruit. Divine savior. Magic is there.
Thrilling performance.
Seal.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare to Malicer!
Illumine. Blah blah blah. In here.
How about
My
this?
wearied companion!
Igneous discharge!
Divine savior. I can do this all day.
Going in!
In here.
This one's mine!
Here. You get the gist. Sharpen it. Here goes.
Reload!
Holy land.
Flaming meteor!
No
What
dawn
denied?
shall break this
Blah
night!
blah blah.
Annihilation! By the power of flame!
Not
Set
on
it
my
without a
watch.
trace!
Here goes. Take that.
City of darkness!
Blizzard
Celestial Lantern.
Flaming meteor!
In a bind?
Glacial Spear.
Pierce evil! Freeze Lancer!
Where are you
No
going?
dawn shall break this night!
Blizzard blow!
It's on!
Searing flame! Reload!
Burn in hell!
Divine savior! Radiant Pierce!
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go. Between heaven and earth. Wailing
One's all mine!
Magic is there.
Such unadulterated
Holy
fury.
Lord, art expert coming through.
Prepare to be down! Your horn! Can't get out of this!
Failure's not an option!
Holy land!
I can't heal you forever! Heaven and earth!
Hurricane!
A really close one!
Ready to go!
Don't mind if I do!
Searing flame!
Everyone, get back! It's too dangerous!
How about
Here, let me help!
Make it rain!
Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Little help!
Of light.
Like moth to the flame.
I've used too much.
I can carve
Through armor!
Beast assault!
Celestial runner!
Smash to pieces!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! The doctor ordered!
Penumbra!
Holy land!
Glacial spear!
Pierce evil! You get the gist!
Rage.
Going in.
Sleep now!
On your knees!
Flame of fury! Divine truth! Now for the more effective!
Rending you apart!
Arch seal!
Bloody howling!
Ice prison!
Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic fission! Beckoned into everlasting
That'll
darkness!
bring you down!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Negative
Lunar
gate.
corruption!
Can't
A
get out
wailing
of
banshee
this!
of lightning! Divine energy! Into
I'm ready!
Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Illuminate! Magic is
Not by a long shot!
Easter!
Flaming meteor! Inferno!
Holy land!
Negative
This
gate.
one's do it! Shionne! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks! You're full of surprises yourself.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally. Discourteous,
Illuminate the
aren't you?
dark!
Denied!
Holy glimmer! Holy land! Mega ray! Hurricane field!
Here, let me help!
On your
Flaming
knees!
meteor! Shoot them out of the sky!
Here!
Smash to pieces! Down!
The blocking part's their weak point!
Annihilation!
A chain between blah blah blah! Magic!
Do you require
Divine faith! Now
No
pierce
further.
evil! More where that came from! Failure's not an option!
Hurricane!
Don't get in my way!
Going in! Beast assault!
Piston!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Hurricane! Let me help!
Not today!
Blah blah blah! Magic! Holy land! Chain between heaven and earth!
Thank you for the healing,
A
Dohalim.
wailing banshee of
comrades need our
lightning!
ability to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
You get to get far!
Into the
Holy land!
I can carve through
No getting up, please!
This one's mine!
Holy land!
in a bind.
Blah blah blah! Holy land! Explosion!
An astral art?
Far enough!
That's my cue!
I'm ready! Shut him down!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Step back. This one's all law.
dispose of the
between heaven and
trash.
earth.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Eat dirt!
In here!
Execution! On your
Sharpness
knees!
off! A chain between heaven and earth. Pierce evil!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let him illuminate magic is there!
All yours!
Here, let me help. Blah, blah, blah. First aid! Divine save! Now for something
Not feeling so hard.
Take it easy. You'll hurt yourself.
The tide of battle has
Didn't
turned in
mean to
our
make you
favor.
worry. Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed. But remain ever
You
vigilant.
get the gist. Holy land! Now,
Thank you for that.
I can carve through armor!
Let's get back into it.
I'll thank you! Take this!
Flaming meteor! Divine savior!
Look at this already!
It's mine! Holy land! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
I've used a bit too much healing.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Can't get out of this!
Field! Freeze Lancer! In here! Iron Expert coming through!
Thank you for the healing, Dohalim.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
That'll bring you down! Divine saving! Let's keep up the pressure!
Tornado drive!
Shield and main!
Not today! Begin!
Thanks! Just what I needed!
I can carve through armor!
Meteor! Lunar corruption! Celestial!
Take this!
Lunar blast! Not in your dreams!
The enemy's open!
Going in! Celestial hammer!
Tempting!
Blah, 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 blah! Sealed! Searing flame!
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Some deity!
Flaming meteor! I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare demolition!
Searing
A
flame!
chain What looks like armor won't save you.
Feel my weary companion be yours to be let free!
Magic is there! Flaming meteor! Blah, blah, blah!
Make it right.
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
I'll do my
Breath of
best.
light! Heal my weary
Celestial
companion!
hammer!
Take this!
Illuminate! Blah, blah, blah! Magic! Holy land!
Far enough.
So you clamor for my true power? Benediction light.
You get the gist.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for
In
yours
here.
truly.
I'm...
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic vision!
Radiant light!
Magic is
The
there!
enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that!
Much obliged. Tell me about it later.
This one's mine!
I've still got some fire left in me!
I can carve through on the ground! Resonate with the earth!
Glacial spear! Where's the evil?
Now or never!
You made me angry. That was a bad
No
idea.
further!
I'm ready! Let's go! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Everlasting darkness!
All thanks to
Flame
you.
inside me yearns to be let free!
Another incantation ruined.
Rise and shine! A wailing banshee Steel lightning! Divine! I can't hold on much longer! In here! Annihilation!
Bloody hell!
Divine Savior! You get to this! Divine Savior! This one's mine!
Stalagmite! Burn!
Just what the doctor ordered! Going in!
Take this!
Lunar Blast! Blah blah blah! Hurricane Strike! Holy Land! Annihilation! Radiant Blow!
Now you see what I can do! This!
Sleep now!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Watch and weep!
Take this!
Mega Ray! Do it, Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
A hard-won victory.
Out of my way!
In here! Fire's attack! Magic is there! In here!
Cure!
Explosion! By the power of you get the gist! Feel!
Down on the ground!
Will this help?
Rotating
Divine! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Illuminate! Magic! Holy Land! You get the gist! Holy Land!
On your masterpieces!
Celestial Runner!
Now
Not on my watch! Mega Ray! Outstanding form! Primed and ready! Where are you going?
breath of life.
Blah, blah,
In a
blah.
bind?
Let me show you what this heart can do! Done! Blah, blah, blah! Holy Land! Blah, blah, blah!
Do it!
Heart requires complete focus! Annihilation! By the power
This
of
one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Explosion! Celestial Runner!
Denied!
Tornado drive! I'll smash you! So you clamor for my true power?
Radiant illuminate the magic!
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Mega Ray! Magic is there! Annihilation! Holy Land! I can do this all day! Do it!
This could be useful.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Renna, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Renna's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dahna's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Renna's will is thinking.
But Renna's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Renna's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear?
Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Renna's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dahna and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dahna's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dahna while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Renna and Dahna, respectively. The Rennis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shionne's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dahna and Renna into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shionne.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dahna and no Renna, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Renna had been more like Dahna, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Dahnan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Renna's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Renna dry until it perished.
Whereas Dahna's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dahna the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Renna's great spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
I won't forgive you! I can't hold on much longer! Here's evil!
No further!
Just what the doctor ordered! Sleep now!
Shattering resonate with the earth! Attack time!
I'll take you all on! Flare to Malika!
So I still had room to grow.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Switch off! That'll bring you down!
Amazing.
Flaming meteor! Here! Far enough! Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt! Magic is there! Feel it! You get the gist. In here!
Rending you apart! Can't get out of this! Do it!
Now for the healing vessel!
Green bait!
Holy land! Now! Chance! You get the gist.
Bloody howling!
That's quite... Inferno unique.
I'll smash you! Sanguine block!
Burning! Blah, blah, blah. There's evil. In here!
Penumbra!
Havoc!
Tornado
Blah, blah, blah.
block!
Feel! Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Not in your dreams. Magic is there!
Bathed in blood!
Divine sight one more time! Holy land! Blah, blah, blah. Holy land! You get the gist. Holy land! Magic is there! Sleep now.
Sanguine block!
In here!
Ready and raring!
Cyclone! Consider me your guardian angel!
Sanguine blossom!
I never miss! A chain between heaven and earth!
Spinning just watching you.
A wailing pantheon!
Was mine!
Here!
Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic vision! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Here's the Shionne! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
really the worst point against it.
Out of my way!
In a bind?
Here goes!
Armor won't save you!
I'll heal you all! Close one! Right back at ya!
Begin!
Magic is down! Sleep now! In here! Divide, not in your dreams!
This one's mine!
Glacial Spear! Celestial Hammer!
It's amazing.
Here goes!
Take this!
More where that came from!
Flaming meteor! Far enough!
Radiant
Reflect on that. This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Execution!
Raising you up, pal!
So tired. All that running around is catching up with you.
No, I don't think that's it.
Where are you going? You get the gist. Holy land!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare to Malisa!
Illuminate the magic is there! Arc field!
The flame inside me!
This one's mine!
Radiant here!
Switch to offense! Flaming meteor!
Celestial hammer!
Inferno! Make it rain!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant finishing!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Forgive you!
Anything in armor is all mine!
This one's mine!
No further!
Here's the
Now you see what I can do!
Begin!
Not in your dreams! Go for the weak point!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! The enemy's open!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
This one's all mine!
Where was I?
Much obliged. Flaming meteor! Tell me this. I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare to Malisa!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Down! You're all! There
This
are
one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
In a bind? I'll leave it to you! Elusive now today!
Explosion! Burn it! Divine Magic is there! Ready! Divine
Taking too many hits!
Arts require complete focus! Hit!
Shine! Radiant light!
Celestial
Being interrupted!
One more! Mega ready! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! I'll fix you up! Kisara frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All thanks to you.
Blah blah blah!
Another incantation ruined!
Far enough!
To accomplish Illuminate the magic is there! Inferno Holy Land!
Not today! Power
You
surges
get the
through
gist.
me!
Inferno crossing!
In here!
The earth throbs in pain.
Divine
In a bind?
Now for something glacial spear! Here's the evil! You get the gist! Steel! Freeze Lancer! Sharpness off!
Now you see what I can do!
My head
Holy Land! Blah blah blah! Glacial spear! Here's the evil! You get the gist! Steel! Divine
This one's all mine!
Illuminate! Blah blah blah! Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant finishing!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Go no further!
Ignite!
Target here! By the power of flame! Finish without a trace! Blah, blah, blah,
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Where are you
Shionne,
going?
can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Divine Shield!
An astral ball.
That's my cue!
Perfect interplay of
Shut
offense
him
and
down.
defense.
I'll tear through anything in my way.
And I shall look forward to toasting our victory.
I thought you were more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense.
This one's mine!
One more time! Searing flame! Field!
Dance on the wind!
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
In here! Shooting star! One more time!
Dance on the wind!
That'll bring you down!
Tiger blade.
Watch them! Flaming meteor! Celestial hammer! Show you what my heart can do!
Ready to rip!
Shine!
No further!
Time to shine!
I've used too much.
Ready to go! Not on my watch!
Elusive deity! Now you see what I can do it! Rotating.
Just what the doctor orders require complete focus!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara! Fires blah blah blah! Healing circle! Field! Sharpness! Thanks for the healing! Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too! Divine! You get the gist!
Bloody hell!
Holy Land! Blah blah blah! Holy Land!
I am not beyond fury!
Make it red.
Get toasty!
Bird strike! Hey, I'm pretty lucky. No further!
By the power of flame! Divine Inferno! Lunar corruption! Sleep now! Gemini Aqua! In here! By the power of water! Divine Here goes!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Illuminate the magic at hand! Holy Land! That'll bring you down!
You picked the wrong fight!
Holy Land! Blah blah blah!
Regeneration! Regenerate!
Divine State! You get the gist! Seal!
I owe you one for that!
Sleep now! Right back at you! You get the gist!
How do you like being pounded into shape?
One more time! What would I do without you?
Hurricane flight!
Celestial hammer!
And blow!
Annihilation!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare demolitor! Flaming meteor!
Celestial hammer!
Look sharp!
Healing
Can't get out of this!
Take it! House it!
Ignite!
Go!
Elusive deity!
Hurricane flight!
Now you see what I can do! Here
By the power of flame!
Elusive deity! I'm ready!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All they fear!
Negative gate!
Sleep now! In here!
Bloody howling!
Not in your dreams! This one's mine! You get the gist!
Tiger blade!
Here, now
Turn
hurting!
up! Alright!
Whoa! Run in time!
You require a
You get the gist! Holy Land! Downfall!
This one's mine! Captivity!
Blah blah blah!
Here's the
Blah blah blah! Feel!
Can't get out of this!
Chain between heaven and earth. Blah, 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 magic!
Armor won't save you!
So now you're getting
All
serious?
day. Hurricane explosion! Illumine. Blah, 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 magic! In here!
Being interrupted.
Feel! No more playing nice! You get the gist. Goodbye! I can do this all day! Don't mind if I do!
Rending you apart!
Burning hurricane! Celestial hammer!
Make it rain!
Blow them away!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Get behind me!
Regeneration! Regenerate! Allow me to help you.
Smash to pieces!
This one's mine! Allow me to help
Piercing roar!
That'll bring you down! Fire! Magic is there! In here! Who cares?
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! Ha! I'll bring you back and
No
down!
further!
Strength as beastly as she who wields it.
Is beastly supposed to be a compliment?
Yes. You outbeat
Thank you for the
beast.
healing, Dohalim.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
No one is done! Holy land!
That was a little close for comfort.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Nothing gets by me!
Sleep now! Let me help! Up and at 'em! Let's go!
Air
Glacial
pressure!
Spear! Here's evil!
This one's
Freeze
healed!
launch! Celestial Arch Field! Switch off! I can't hold on much longer! Celestial Hammer! Outstanding form! Celestial!
Now you see what I can do!
Piercing roar!
Burning Strike! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Freeze launch! That's right! I don't even know the word defeat.
I don't feel so good.
Then it's best to fall back.
Forgive me, Dohalim.
A chain
Charge
between
like that
heaven and
could
earth.
easily be
Magic
fatal.
is there.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
By the power
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Where are you going?
A wailing giant divine stage. One more time. Corruption. Illuminate the magic.
Ready and ready.
Velocity of dark!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Reload. Hurricane. Holy land.
Armor won't save you!
Keep up the pressure. Illuminate the magic field. Holy land.
The enemy
Do
will
it. Demons descend.
Flashing fang!
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
So those thorns of Shionne's, they're really a part of Renna's great spirit?
It's likely, but only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much getting rid of it?
Get lost!
Benediction light.
Celestial here.
Far enough!
Not on my watch. Celestial hammer.
Everlasting shock. Take the
Up and at 'em. Let's
For the
go.
weak point!
no dawn shall break this
Sleep.
night. Flame inside me, yearns to be let free. Heal my wearied companion.
A chain between
Can't get out of
heaven and earth.
this.
A wailing banshee of lightning.
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Savior.
Burn in hell.
Illuminate. Blah, blah, blah.
Heal my wearied companion.
Sleep now.
Cure.
Appreciate the help.
Field. Not on my watch.
No further.
You have to hold on.
Where are you going? A chain between heaven and earth. Magic is am! Leave the enemy's art to me.
No complaints here!
I can't hold on much longer. Will this help? Holy land!
I'll stop its charge!
Right back. Thanks, Kisara. No more midnight girl! Thanks for the healing.
Time to deal some hurt!
Celestial hammer!
Here, let me help. I thought you more defensively minded.
Defense via threat?
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Fire the blah 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 magic!
Negative gate!
Close one!
It's go time! Now it's my turn! Their arts were interrupted! Heal!
Fire the blah 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 magic! Sleep now!
Down!
In here!
Stalagmite!
Divine Sage! Consider me your guardian angel! You get the gist! Holy land!
Time to deal some hurt! Another incantation ruined!
I never miss!
Heal my weary companion!
By the
Our arts are being interrupted!
Not on my watch! Searing flip! Celestial!
Can't get out of this!
This one's mine!
Burn!
Critical! First aid! Hurricane flight!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision! Dance on the wind!
Go get him! Make it rain! Shionne! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Let me free you of your power!
Celestial hammer!
Blood, rending you apart! Bloody
Now you see what I can do!
Take care of burning
Forgive me. It's my
A
fault.
chain between heaven and earth.
Regenerate!
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
No, she is strong. She can handle it.
You can be really dense, Dohalim.
Right back at ya! Illuminate the magic is there! You get the gift.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molotov!
Illuminate blah blah blah! Holy land! Blah blah blah! Holy land! Blah blah blah! Holy, now's our chance! Go about this! Make it rain!
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
Do my best!
Celestial hammer! I never miss!
Eagle Ray!
Hurricane I'm Ricky! Gemini Aqua!
I'll smash you!
Annihilation! Go for the weak point!
Far enough!
Do it!
Here! Not in your dreams! Hurricane Flight! Ice Prison!
Take
Here's
this!
evil!
Time to deal some hurt!
Flaming meteor!
Freeze
Ignite!
Inferno crossing!
Face Mike with blackened blade!
And again! Searing close one! Reload! Glacial Spear! Fire's evil! Magic is out! Feel!
Lunar Arc!
Sleep now!
Inferno crossing! Take this!
Glacial Spear! A blah blah blah! Freeze
I'll
laser!
smash you!
Divine Savior! Blah blah blah! Holy land! You get the gist! Holy land! Blah, blah, blah. Holy land! There! Illumin... Blah, blah, blah. Magic!
Shine!
Seal!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
You get
Their arts were interrupted.
Divine! Now for something special! Where are you
The enemy
going?
wields our Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
Holy land!
Far enough!
I'm ready!
Shionne, astral energy! Full throttle! Not too shabby, if I do say so myself.
Far more than the power I can conjure alone, that's for sure.
Was that a compliment?
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if...
The sword-wielding Zoogle?
And not just one, but four!
It thinks 2 extra hands is enough to beat me. It's sorely mistaken!
Let's just focus on what's important.
Not in your dreams!
Now you see what I can do!
Celestial Hammer! Explosion!
Plasmite! On your...
My head's spinning.
Fire's attack! Magic is there!
Sleep now.
Here's evil!
Soaring
Seal!
blast!
Freeze Lancer!
Light the earth.
Here's a hero! Divine Freeze!
No further!
Now for something special! Inferno Crossing!
Sleep now.
Graviton Field! Seal!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Ground and I'll smash you!
Divine Seed! Now perfect special! Burning Vertigo! Outstanding form! Holy land! Here goes! You get the gist. In here!
So now you're getting serious?
Concentrate all! Don't mind if I do! Blah, blah, blah.
Sleep now.
Seal!
You do the same for me.
Divine Seed! Now for something special! Field! Where are you going?
Anything in armor is all mine!
Into the shadows! Inferno! Celestial Hammer!
Come on. You have to hold on.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
It's on!
This
one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I can carve through armor!
Soaring Magic is am! Sharpness!
Down. You're on.
In pain.
Hurricane Strike! Blizzard Blow! Stay still, man!
And just like that, I'm back
Hold
in.
on to your
Start by holding the
Here
front
I
line.
come!
No sooner said than done.
Celestial Hammer! Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! I'll heal you Illuminate the Magic is am! Holy Land! Here's you get the gist.
Sleep now.
The fluidity of your movement
Denied.
is simply incredible.
Ready and rarely!
By the power of where that came from!
How do you like
Blah,
being
blah, blah,
pounded
magic.
into shape?
They're not playing around!
Sleep now.
Spear!
I'm Freeze Lancer! Sorry, this one's mine! This one's mine! Hurricane Strike!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Watch and weep! This one's mine! Steel Hammer! By the power of Flame!
This one's mine!
Alright, it's showtime! Perfect move! Ready! That'll bring you down! Celestial Hammer!
Negative gate! Can't get out of this!
Lightning! Tiger Blade! Radiant Spear!
Crescent Demon Wrath!
Thoughts require complete focus! Magic is am! Sharpness! Take care of...
Tell me about
Now
it
you
later.
see what I can do!
Flag Assault!
Flaming
Meteor!
Down on the ground!
How about this?
Sonic Spear! I'm ready! Eagle
Far
Ray!
enough!
Begin!
That's gonna smart. Celestial Hammer!
Prepare to be sealed.
Fires the blah 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 magic!
This one's all mine.
Into the shadows! In here!
Look sharp. In a bind.
Hurricane Flush! Divine Speed! Consider me your guardian angel!
Ready? The enemy's reeling. Complacency is the root of carelessness.
Blah blah
Point
blah!
taken. Stay sharp, everyone.
You get not on my watch! Tiger Blade!
Blind you with a sight.
Gemini Alpha!
You.
Annihilation!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Illuminate blah 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 magic!
So now you're getting serious?
Chain between heaven and earth!
I'll smash you.
Radiant light!
Resonate. Do you require
You
a
get
hand?
the gist! Holy Land!
Rending you apart. Take this.
Blah blah blah!
I'm going to need
Holy
to use all
Land!
the power of my healing arts to accomplish
Blah blah blah! Holy Land!
Death shall
Do it! Dohalim!
light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
It got rid of the door. Looks like I won after all.
Except it doesn't look like that thing's finished yet. Not by a long shot.
Let's keep up the pressure.
Not on my watch.
Now you see what I can do.
Time to shine.
What?
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing
Blah
arts to
blah blah
accomplish this.
magic! In here! I can't heal you forever!
Rotating pile driver. To the top.
I don't even know the word defeat.
This one's mine.
A chain between heaven. Eat magic Kazam! Divine Speed! One more time!
Shionne.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
How about
I never miss! Quite
Shattering of pieces. No further.
nothing gets
Holy Land!
far enough?
You get the gist. Please now.
It's time to finish this. Die! Consuming wildfire!
Illumine blah blah blah.
Heal my wearied
Don't mind if I do.
Healing circle!
I've risen. Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. Celestial Breeze Lancer!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Annihilation! Lightning! Downfall! Radiant Look here!
Rending you apart.
I'm out of ammo!
Bloody howling. Prepare to be sealed.
Celestial Hammer!
In a bind.
Blah 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 magic! Sealed! Divine Savior!
Take this.
Take that! Not on my watch!
So now you're getting serious?
I'm ready.
Alpin! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
Alright guys, that's crazy battles. We'll end this one here and continue in the next one.